Swiss immigrants established the town of Vevey in Switzerland County, Indiana in 1813. Churches and one-room schoolhouses began to spring up all over the county by the late 1800s. But there was one thing missing. One very important thing. A library. The Switzerland County Public Library was legally formed in 1915. It was rooted in many of the local literary societies which donated the first books, including the Julia L. Dumont Club.
Julia L. Dumont of Vevey by Lucille Detraz Skelcher and Jane Lucille Skelcher, February 1938. Julia Louisa Corey Dumont was born late in 1794 in Marietta, Ohio. Julia's mother was an exceptionally well-educated woman for that time and the author of at least one book. Consequently, Mrs. Corey saw to it that her daughter received the best possible education and developed in her a love of books and learning that lasted through her life.
The first library was located on the south side of Main Street in Vevey, in a building owned by Mrs. Abner DeFore. In 1917, the library board asked the county commissioners to make the library open and free to all tax-paying citizens of Switzerland County, making it the first county-wide library system in the state of Indiana. On November 13th, 1917, the library received a letter from the Carnegie Corporation informing them that the town of Vevey in Switzerland County would receive a sum of $12,500 for a new library building. A vacant lot on Ferry Street was purchased from Mrs. Dufour for $1,000. The library was open to the public on January 27th, 1919, and was the last Carnegie Library built in Indiana. The first person to check out a book was local artist William H. Stevens.
Dear Mother Dearest, today I checked out the very first book from the Switzerland County Library. There were so many books to choose from, and I found the experience quite pleasurable. The librarian was very kind. I'm looking forward to going back. Your son, Will H. Stevens.
In 1991, the town of Vevey and the library exchanged deeds. In 1992, Bill Clinton was the newly elected president. Silence of the Lambs won the Oscar for the Best Picture, and grunge music was taking over the Northwest. But the biggest news of the year was the new library, which was open across the street in the former Market Square Park. The old building became the Vevey Town Hall and Police Station, which still exists to this day. Through the early part of the 20th century, the library was more than just a place of literature. It was also a place for social gatherings.
I met my first wife at the library in 1957. I met my second wife at the library in 1968. I met my third wife at the library in 1999. She left me for a milkman. I didn't even know they still had milkmen. And now, I'm looking for number 4. I'm at the library every Tuesday, and if you see me, come up and introduce yourself.
100 years later, the Switzerland County Public Library is still a place to find great books, meet new friends, but is also where you can go and check out movies, use high-speed internet, download ebooks, discover your family history, or finish your degree through their long-distance learning program. Looking forward to the next 100 years. See ya.